Morning. A few days ago, I was at home sharing with my family about coming out here, what this conference is, what we talk about here, what I was going to be talking about. And my daughter interrupted me, and she said, "So you're one of those guys like on TV who tries to sell something without actually letting people know you're selling it, right?" And I said, no. And then I thought about it, my wife said, "Yeah, you're an infomercial." And I said, I thought about it, and let's call a spade a spade. We're up here because we believe that our product will help you sell your marketing messages better. And we're today going to look at the advantage of competitive intelligence and what it can do to increase the revenue based upon your email marketing. And it's been shown that it can increase it by threefold. I guess I'm supposed to use this thing. So we're briefly going to look at who we are as a company, what is competitive intelligence tools, who are currently using them, and why are they using them? And we're going to do a pretty deep dive into our product and how we believe it can help you increase your revenue from your email campaigns. So who we are, we're eDataSource. We live and breathe email marketing analytics. On a daily basis, we process 25 to 50 million email messages every day through our systems. That data is indexed, analyzed, and made available for you to see what you're doing, what your competitors are doing, and how it plays into helping you make decisions. We have a great development team back in Omaha, Nebraska, Kansas City, and New York who make all this possible. We do basically 5 different things. We look at competitive insights, email intelligence. We do custom comparisons. So if you want to know what your competitor is doing, who are they using to send their email, and who are they actually advertising with, that's data we can tell you in a custom comparison. We do deliverability monitoring and deliverability solutions. One thing that makes us different than every other provider out there, though, is we actually have a consumer panel of live users. So when you email out to your list of 7 million people, we are going to have a portion of those people on our live consumer panel. Our panel is roughly 1.7 million currently. It grows at about 150,000 people per month. And we're targeting to be at 3 million this time next year. And all of that data feeds into each of our products. So it feeds into Competitive Tracker. It feeds into Inbox Tracker. And when you look at that data within our platform, you are seeing what actually happened with your email campaigns as far as your consumers did with the message. Not looking at test seeds or virtual character data. You're looking at live consumer data and how it plays into your email campaigns. So how has this been done historically? Well, I was at a prospect's office about last year. I walked in, and on the wall, they had a timeline. They paid somebody every morning to go in, check their email, print off their competitors' email offers, go to the competitor's website, print off their homepage, and they would post it onto a wall to track all of their competitors' emails. That's historically how it's been done, right? So you have somebody subscribe to thousands of email letters, they come in, they print them off, and you try to do something with that data. Anybody ever worked in retail with secret shopping? So, yeah, I worked at a company, CompUSA, where we got bonuses if we did well. But secret shopping in the digital world doesn't actually tell you what your consumers are doing. They tell you whether you as a business are meeting your own goals. The problem is your own goals may not actually match what your consumer wants, right? And so secret shopping tells you that you're meeting your own goals, not your consumer goals. And so we thought about this a long time, and we decided we have to take a systematic approach to email analytics. David Daniels at the Relevancy Group says, "This era of real-time data, contextual email, and moment marketing demands a systematic, pragmatic approach to email marketing competitive intelligence." And that is what we do on a daily basis. We provide that actionable intelligence that you can take, learn, use, and truly make decisions upon. We launched in 2003. Bill McCloskey, Only Influencers group, launched Email Data Source in 2003. At that time, what we did is we automated that newsletter processing part. So we went out, we signed up for thousands and thousands of brands' marketing messages. We brought them into our system. We made them searchable. You could find the data. And that was about it. You could not really take action upon that. We wouldn't tell you that you had a problem at Gmail or you have a problem at Yahoo, but we showed you what your competitors were doing. We felt, though, that there had to be more value than just telling you what your competitor is doing. And so we commissioned a study this past summer to truly quantify the value of competitive intelligence tools. And so we asked 468 marketers, all the way from manager level up to CEOs, what they felt the value of competitive intelligent applications were. And so 91% of marketers said that they felt this sort of data was either significantly valued or would be very important in their product offering. What's interesting, though, is of those people who said they would use a tool, only 38% are actually using it at this point in time. Which means if you're one of those currently fairly rare marketers using a tool like Analyst NextGen, you're going to have a huge competitive advantage over your competition by using a product like Email Analyst. What benefits does this tool provide? Well, everybody, 99 out of 100 of the marketers said they saw some sort of improvement, either improved open rates, improved conversion rates, improved send times, insights into their competitor campaigns. But most importantly, that ultimately matters because the whole point of email marketing is brand awareness and ultimately to drive revenue. People using a platform like Email Analyst saw 3 times more revenue generated from their email campaigns than those not using a competitive platform. So for senders sending around 20 million or so emails per month, that normally got an average order value of about $122, they saw a 3-fold increase on the number of conversions based on how they targeted their messages based upon looking at competitors' data and looking at how their data was doing. That's significant. And so it does beg the question, if you're not using a competitive tool, should you be? We won't shy around the fact there's a few different choices are out there for tools. So when you're making that decision, some things you do want to consider are, what is the source of that data? Where is it coming from? A lot of the marketing data and panel data you'll find is skewed towards mail and tech heavy. So you will find that most email panels that are out there have a very significant portion of tech heavy mail panelists on them, which does not help you when you're trying to target messages from that sort of data. Our panel, and we're happy to share this data if anybody's interested, is actually made up of 52% female and 48% male. It ranges from 18-year-olds up to senior citizens, and it spans across all demographic regions. So we don't have just urbans, we have also the rural areas on our panel, and it's both US-based and international. And so when you're looking at a consumer panel for email marketing, you will not find a better subset of the population to look at than our current panel. What reporting capabilities do they have? And most importantly, how easy is that application to use? You don't want to spend hours making sense of the data. You want to log in, see it, get it, and make your decisions. So we're announcing today here at EIS a metric we're calling Inbox Index. Everybody has heard of sender score. I won't be afraid to say it. Everybody knows sender score. Everybody, in some ways, lives and dies by their sender score, or so they think. What most people don't know, though, is that sender score is based upon one ISP. So when you look at your sender score, you're not actually looking at your reputation across the whole sender. Your lists are probably made up of primarily Gmail users. And you look at sender score, it gives you a 91. You could have a 70% inbox delivery to Gmail. We are launching Inbox Index, which is a true consumer metric based upon your actual delivery to all the ISPs. So Gmail, Outlook, AOL, Hotmail, and we recently have added generic IMAP. So that'll start covering Comcast, Time Warner, iCloud, and all the other sort of providers. We look at your inbox percentage currently. We look at your historical average. We look at the downward trends that you've taken, and what is the volatility of those trends. And we generate a metric that you can look at and you can say, hey, I'm doing pretty good in the inbox, or I need some work. And more importantly, you can compare your metric to somebody else. So you may have an 87, but maybe your closest competitor has an 84. So you're still doing better, but you can still improve it. That metric is available today in Inbox Tracker. We'll be rolling it out publicly on a public website here in 2017. We were going to have a live demo, but at this point, I'm going to kind of walk you through just kind of what our platform is. And I don't know if, could someone click? There we go. And so Email Analyst, basically what we allow you to log in and see all of your competitor data. So you log into the system, and you immediately get an overview of, here's my senders, here's what they're doing, here's the volume, here's the inbox placements. Am I going up, am I going down? You can search 110,000 different brands across millions of sending domains. All of this data is real time, so from the time it hits the inbox to the time it shows up in our platform, it's about 2 to 10 minutes between inbox to available within the tool. We show you list breakdown percentages. The autocomplete, you don't need to know sending domains. You just type the word gap, and we immediately tell you, hey, you need to look for email.gap.com. You don't need to find information. You don't need to search it. We show you the other sending domains on the side. And then send volumes by day. And one of the very cool features of our platform is overlap analysis. So people that are on your email list, what other people on that list are competing with you? So if 100% or 40% of your email list at Amazon is shared by Amazon. We then have brand tracker and company tracker, which roll all that data up. This is why live demos are better, though. So we're looking at emailinfo.bestbuy.com right here, and you'll see that we've got their order data. One very cool thing we do is we image 90% of all emails. And you'll notice we automatically redact all the PII. So you're able to see personalized data. Magnetic yesterday was saying they spend a lot of time working on personalized emails and sending personalized emails. We actually spend a lot of time depersonalizing those emails so that you can actually report upon your personalized campaigns in a way that you can see, are they working or are they not working? And we show you the images and the templates all from those personalized emails. Our next product is email search. We allow you to search across 4 billion emails. Sorry, could you hit play? This play one doesn't work. So here we're going to type in Black Friday. We're going to go find any email campaign that was sent to more than 750,000 people that had an inbox rate greater than 90% and was read by more than 15% of those subscribers. And that had an image with it. You can limit by ESP if you want to, but we'll click search. And within 1 second, you have all the email campaigns for Black Friday that had high inbox rates and high read rates. Instantly available, exportable for your data into your BI tools, and available for you to search and look. You can drill down on the left, very LinkedIn-like, so you can just click off, I want to see Macy's data, click, data's updated. So you're starting to see the power of competitive intelligence. All this email you started to get into your inboxes is at just a fingertip for you to look at right here. We're looking at Walmart right here. Here's all of Walmart's Black Friday campaigns. Instantly, you can export the data, the images, and within 1 minute, you have a full export of your competitors' marketing campaigns. And we recently released a product called Brand Compare. Brand Compare allows you to create dashboards on the left side here, put in up to 3 brands you want to track per dashboard, and we will instantly generate an overview of you compared to all of your brands. We'll show you where you overlap at. We'll show you the inbox placements, the best and worst campaigns that have been sent in that time frame. The campaign counts, email volume, engagement. So are they reading more or less than you? And then sender metrics, which are key. You can see when your competitors send emails and when are those emails read. And then finally, subject word performance. So when I send a subject with the word 40%, how did that compare to my competitor who sent the same subject with the word 40% in it? You can do all those comparisons in a matter of 2 seconds within Brand Compare. That data can be scheduled, so you can have it just arrive in your inbox every single morning as a PDF without even having to log into the platform. And it's just boom, right there. And then we also have other products. A design tracker allows you to pre-test. We do use Litmus for the pre-test. And so you're able to, right here, not have to have two separate contracts. You can have eData source and Git litmus with it. We'll test your creatives across all the devices, across all mobile, desktop, web, test it across all the spam solutions, and that's just right there for you instantly. And then Inbox Tracker is our true deliverability suite that tells you, hey, what clients are your people using? Where do they read it at? What is my IP reputation? So right here, very powerful. If you're on a shared IP address, that will show up right here. And for the ESPs in the room, I'm sorry. But if you're on a shared IP address and your ESP maybe is doing stuff they shouldn't do with those shared IP, you as a brand can detect that and find that. Or maybe they are doing a really good job. You can see that as well. And then the campaign data. We're really, though, excited to announce Inbox Tracker 2.0 today. It's going to be arriving in Q2 of 2017. Historically, we have told you, hey, you've got an email deliverability problem. I've got a problem. I see the problem. Now, what do I do about the problem? That is a question we have historically not answered for you. With 2.0, we are going to answer that question for you. We are completely redesigning Inbox Tracker from the ground up and making it a very clear, easy-to-use, actionable intelligence right within the tool. Just some brief screenshots. These are very prototype-based at this point, but a lot of them are based on live data. So inbox deliverability over time, inbox index. You can add, say you only care about the US region, Europe, and webmail. You can change all of the systems to say, hey, I only care about those 3 regions, only ever show me that. Authentication data, so SPF DKIM, is that set up configured correctly? Alerting is going to be right there. We're adding alerts that you can send data. I don't know, does anybody use Slack in here? Yeah. So we're adding actually an alert mechanism for Slack that your alerts, when you start getting bulked at an ISP, it can send an alert right into your Slack channel, and you can action it directly from right there. Blacklist issues, notifications. And then we're really excited about this metric we are adding. For the first time ever, we're actually going to report upon your inactives without you having to do the work. Based upon our panel, over time, we will tell you that, hey, in the last 3 months, 13% of your list has gone inactive. In the last 6 months, 20% of your list has gone inactive, et cetera. And we're taking another project we have on the side, a different project, not really necessarily relevant for this group, but we do parse e-commerce data. So if someone buys data from Amazon, we parse that data, and we can then sell that aggregate data. We're bringing that data into Inbox Tracker. So now GAP, if you send out an email campaign, you see the read rates were 20%. You're going to be able to see of those 20% that read it, how many actually ended up buying something on that day. And so that's just a brief, quick synopsis of Inbox Tracker 2.0. We're really excited about that product. It's coming out, like I said, in early 2017, Q2. Are there any questions about eData Source or what we do? No? All right. Well, hey, thank you for your time today.
Hey, Chris, we got one more thing.
Oh, I guess we got one more thing.
No CMO goes away without a plug. So thank you, everyone. Honestly, we are thrilled to be a sponsor here. We're thrilled that you all showed up for breakfast on the 3rd day. So that's always a real test. What?
It's the bacon.
Yeah, the bacon. We're not dumb marketers here. Of the 129 registered guests, and thank you, John, for all these great attendees, 40 of you are actually clients today. So on behalf of ADS, thank you for your business and your continued support. I think as those who've worked with us know, we're really passionate about this. We truly believe competitive intelligence put in your hands in an actionable way makes you better, more informed, smarter marketers. And that's what we're all about. We love, by the way, we have a brand new executive with us. Todd, would you stand up? Give him a hello. Todd Heath is our new VP of Sales, joined us. The show offer is the first month is on us. So if this is something of interest to you, we'd love for the opportunity for you to check it out. And there's Todd, you certainly know B. Can you not figure out who GB is? I think you can. And obviously, Chris with his busy schedule coming in. So finally, we do have a little bit of an offer here. So this is the latest in Apple technology. So it's the watch. And what I wanted to do was ask Chris to pull 3 cards. The third one gets $50 gift card, second one $50 gift card, and the last one gets this. Okay, we up for it? Here we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, it was worth coming today.
Don't look in.
I don't
Try to. Sales had nothing to do with the influence of pulling these cards. Just want to be clear.
Ivy.
Ivy?
I don't, you know the last
There we go. And second place,
Emily Geist.
Emily. Emily, no need to walk. Please sit. We'll bring it to you. And the winner
And
of
the Apple Watch.
Apple Watch.
Kate Schaefer.
Thanks,
All right.
everyone.
Hey, thank you.
Great conference.
Well, thanks, guys. Wow, it really does pay to come to the Email Insider Summit, huh? Thanks, guys.